Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. When I last left you guys, we had just finished up a roadside battle in chapter number 4, and we're moving on today, chapter 5. And what's that about, you say? Well, we're about to find out. Chapter 5 is called Flight. Are we going for a ride, like in the sky? Like on a plane? Taking a plane somewhere? I like planes. And we have the good old mercenary fort, and looks like the gang's all here. It's that lady. She's awake. Well, let's go talk to her, I guess. I'm fine. I'm the commander, yes. Lord Ike. She seems to not want to talk about it very much. Now, she definitely doesn't want to talk about it. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, snap. Her name is Elincia, daughter of King Raymond, so she's a princess. Well, she claims she's a princess. Especially odd considering nobody understands, or nobody seems to believe that the king had any kids, because, well, there wasn't any public knowledge of it. Apparently she was raised in secret. Ah, interesting. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Why wouldn't they protect their king first and foremost? Isn't that their job? Actually, I guess their job is to protect the people. That's really what the nobility, military, militia guys are for, I suppose. Seek refuge in Gallia. That would be the country to the south. Oh, those Imperial Guards were guarding her, and they all got slaughtered in the process. Wonderful. So apparently all the other nations' kings knew about her, but nobody else did. So she wants us to help her get to Gallia. Apparently we're spending all day thinking about it, because now it's dark out. Ah, yes. So the reason why Titania looks like she used to be a member of the military is, well, she used to be. And I imagine I don't know why they let her keep her armor. I guess that seemed, I guess every armor is tailor-made to somebody, but it seems odd that she was just allowed to leave whenever she wanted. Maybe her service was up or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works military-wise back in this situation, but at any rate, Titania used to be a member of the Crimean military, and now she's not. Now she's a mercenary. For what reason, I don't know. You would imagine if she was given her moral compass, it would have made more sense for her to continue to be a member of the military, but... So apparently the princess looks like the king and queen, so it's probably true that she's the princess. Oh, good. Soldiers all over the place. Pretty straightforward. One thing is made clear, this chick is obviously the princess, considering they're trying so hard to come kill her. Huh. So Shion is a racist. That's cool. And Gatry just wants to help her because she's pretty. Hey, it's Oscar and Boy. Where have you guys been? That's a really good point. It's like, we know they're gonna kill her. Like, come on, really? That's what heroes are supposed to do. And Riss, being a member of the clergy, of course, has a very upright moral compass. And of course the kids are like, we have to help her because we're innocent children. Not that I don't agree with them, by the way, I just think it's funny. Soren's like, ugh, really? You made the wrong choice. Shinon 2 is like, no, I don't wanna. This part I think is very important, because the guys that are upset about him making the not correct choice from a logical standpoint, he's like, well, it doesn't matter. We have to now. Complete silence. We're surrounded. Awesome. So it doesn't matter. They were going to attack regardless. Yeah, thank you, Soren, for pointing that out. Take positions. We're going to settle this now. Defense mission. I love defense missions. I believe I've expressed that a few times, but defense missions are my favorite. So the commander's going to go hold the rear entrance all by himself and puts Ike in command of the other people. That giant axe he has, I swear. They've sniffed out our plan, have they? Well, it wasn't really all that sneaky of a plan, Mr. Unibrow. So I guess their plan was initially to bring them out, or smoke us out with flaming arrows, but now they don't want to do that. Slay all but the princess. Well, good luck with that nonsense. So, in this epic defense mission, everybody's here, and they're all force deployed. So we have to use every single person here. Thankfully, though, Oscar and Boyd are back, finally. So we have some other people to level up and work on other than Ike. That being said, them being gone for such a long time has left them a little underpowered compared to the rest of our team. So as much as I would love to send Boyd right into the thick of it and have him destroy everything, it's going to be hard to do that. Oscar, unfortunately, too, has not really had much of a chance to gain any experience or power, for that matter. So this will be interesting. That being said, we're going to go ahead and get everybody in position. Obviously, Gatry goes in the front, because he's the tanky one. I generally send Oscar over to the left flank. In fact, why don't I take a look at the map so you guys can see. We don't have to worry about this side at all. Grail's over here guarding it, so nothing will come from here. This side on the left, we've got some soldiers. We got a little bit of everything, actually, over here. In fact, enemy cavaliers are making their first appearance, which is fun. So we have some guys heading out from this direction, but most of them are going to be from this front entrance right here. As you can see, we got lots of soldiers, lots of archers, a couple of myrmidons, and of course the boss himself. If we manage to destroy the boss, he does drop an Ashura icon. Ashura being the goddess of this particular universe, so it's not called a goddess icon, it's called Ashura icon because she is the goddess. It's the same thing as what it's always done, increases your luck, which is cool. And we've got lots of soldiers with lots of lances, a couple of guys with swords and bows, so the best thing to send out this direction is lance people because they won't have a disadvantage against anything. Although it is nice to have Boyd come out and destroy all the lance people. And I'm sorry if you hear a yippy dog in the background. Nog is very annoying and loud and I don't like them very much. So anyway, moving on. We're going to put Titania over here as well to reinforce Oscar because I don't know that he's going to be all that able to deal with everything on his own. And of course we want Soren as backup because, well, he's Soren and he's awesome. So why don't I take a look actually and make sure that he can get in range, because I don't know that he can. Yeah, okay, so Boyd's just in range. Soren can be to hit that guy. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and save this up. So we have 6 turns to defend ourselves in this particular defense mission. and the mission will be over regardless after 6 turns. My goal, however, is to kill as many of them as possible and get all the XP I can, as is the case with many of the missions that I play like this. Let's see if Boyd can double this guy. He does not. Does he double the other guy? Sadly, oh, he does double this one. Sweet, and he actually kills him. Oh, because he's got a steel lance, that's why. Perfect. Well, we're going to send Boyd in right at this fellow. Hopefully Boyd does not get hit in the process. I would very much like it if he did not. Perfect. So even though Boyd's got a boatload of HP at 33, his defense, again, is pretty lackluster. So if we leave him out there on his own, he'll probably get hit more often than we would like him to. And I would like to avoid that as much as possible. So we're going to send Soren up here. I think we'll soften this guy up with Gatry first. Actually, why don't I go for the archer, because I don't like archers very much. Especially enemy ones. Can Oscar reach this guy? He can. Then the question becomes, how much damage does he do to this guy? Only 7. Woof, that's not a lot. Well, I'll tell you what, we're just going to have Gatry move in and pummel this guy with a lance. I think we'll go Steel Lance just to make sure I can save some of my magic uses on Soren. And I might have someone push Soren a little closer into range to make sure he can actually deal some damage. He can definitely kill this guy from where he's standing, but I want him a little closer. I actually wouldn't be too upset if the archer shot at him, just because. Well, yeah, why don't I do that? I'm going to have Ike push Soren over 1 square. Is that enough? It is, yes. So, we'll have Ike push Soren this way. And I'm going to take him out from here, because now Soren is potentially able to get shot at, which sounds counterintuitive, but he can take an arrow, and he'll retaliate and kill the ranged guys, which would be really nice. Assuming they attack him. I don't know that they will. They more than likely won't, simply because they can retaliate against Boyd without repercussion, so... There we go. Ooh, nice. Defense. Magic skill, defense, resistance. Good. So I actually want to give Boyd that hand axe that Titania's got. Probably should have traded it to Soren first, but I didn't think of that. So we'll give it to Soren to give to Boyd, and I'll take this javelin away from him. Since he won't be using it, Gatry probably could. Alright, so then we're just going to have Titania wait right here and plug that hole, so to speak. Oscar only has an iron lance. There is no steel lance per se to be had. Actually, that's not true. Gatry has 2 of them. So why don't I take one of those from him? I probably should have set this up beforehand. I completely blanked and forgot to set up equipment for everybody before we deployed. In fact, I'm going to put it right in front of him. We'll move Oscar over here. And we'll put Shinon right between the 2 of them so he doesn't get shot at. And of course, we will have Riss on station to heal, if necessary, out of harm's way. So we'll see how this goes. Here comes Oscar. Or here comes a guy against Oscar, I should say. Now, thankfully, Oscar should not be slow enough to get doubled. Wow! Nice crit, buddy. Definitely okay with that. Dang. That actually helps out quite a bit. That's going to save some time. This guy very stupidly goes for Titania. And she's going to mop the floor with him. As is the case with everybody that attacks Titania. Goodbye, sir. Mr. Silly Cavalier gets what he deserves. A swift kick in the face by an axe. That other soldier, I think, can barely reach Oscar. Maybe? I hope so. Nice dodge, Boyd. I'm really hoping he gets 1 more point of strength when he levels up, because that will mean he is not slowed down at all by his axe, and that will be incredibly nice to have. Steel bow, eh? Nope, dodged that one too. Man, good job, Boyd. This is not normal for him, by the way. Normally he has a hard time dodging stuff. Especially arrows. Those are fairly accurate. Alright, he got hit that time. Doesn't double this guy. That's fine. He sets him up to be killed next turn. Let's see if this guy does any better. Maybe he's got a steel lance and I'll double him. Nope, he's got an iron too. That's fine. Really? He can't dodge the guys he's got triangle advantage against? But he dodges arrows. That makes very little sense in my opinion, but There we go. That guy goes for Oscar, too. Perfect. I want them to go for Oscar because having them go for Titania is just a waste. Alright, that's not as much damage as I was hoping, but... And sadly, Oscar doesn't double anything right now. We really need to focus on getting him made better. Oscar's kind of struggling right now, and that's definitely not a good situation to be in. More spear soldiers. Perfect. Alright, so turn 2. Let's clear out some of these guys first and foremost. I think we'll take care of this guy. And this will give Boyd a level up. I'm really hoping he gets strength and speed, because that'll effectively be a 2-point swing in speed for him. Because he'll not only be getting not weighed down any longer, but he'll also be slightly faster. Or he could just get neither and remain crap. Well, that's lovely. We'll take this guy out with Soren, I suppose. Yep, just enough to do that. Or I got plenty, actually. I shouldn't say just enough. I got more than enough. And I might have Oscar sneak around and poke one of the archers and get a kill on that if I can at all help it. But I need to whittle them down a little bit first. But I know just the man for that job. Mr. Gatchery here. Okay, so he doubles that guy. Oh, he's got a steel bow, that's why. Well, in that case, maybe Oscar can kill him. Nope, not quite, unfortunately. There is a chance he can crit. You'll notice that Oscar's crit is 12% here. You remember, why is it so high? He actually has what's called a bond support with his brother Boyd. And bond supports differ from regular supports in that they're not something that you have to work toward growing over time and ranking up. It's just something that a bond support just innately exists between two characters, depending on who the two characters are. So because Oscar and Boyd are brothers, whenever they are next to one another, they have a 10% critical bonus, which is what the support or the bond support is. So yeah, again, it's different from a regular support in that it doesn't provide any other status bonuses, no avoid, no defense, no attack, but it does give a 10% crit bonus flat, which is very nice because those bond supports do stack with regular supports. And we haven't had the opportunity to grow any support relationships yet because, well, we just haven't had the chance to. And that is because we have not been in a position to strengthen them. They actually, supports are not grown on the battlefield per se, like you guys have seen in previous games. They're actually enhanced through the battle preparation, like the base, but we haven't encountered the actual base screen just yet, which is why you haven't seen that. So we're actually going to put Titania back a little bit so that the spear soldier does not get through and attack Riss. She is going to... Actually, I'm going to have her trade that javelin to Oscar first thing. And take a sword away from him. Move her right here, and we'll get Ike into the fray because he's been kind of hanging back a little bit. In fact, I'm going to put him right here. And you may be wondering, why am I not using Ike? Well, I don't really have a need to at the moment. Shinan could kill that spearman, but I really want Oscar to have the experience and let him do it. So hopefully that guy... Well, actually, that guy's going to go for Shinan because Shinan's, you know, vulnerable. Uh-oh. Well, I wasn't planning for that. Hopefully don't get doubled by this guy. Oh, jeez. Alright, that's uncool. Stupid archers, I swear. Oh, crap! I didn't rescue Riss. Probably should have done that. Well, thankfully he's not dead, but I definitely did not plan that properly. This guy's going to get completely wrecked by Gatchery because he's got a steel lance. Oh yeah, for sure. Good job, silly sod you. Alright, so my goal here is to get Boyd as much kills as I can possibly get him. I know it's going to be difficult if he doesn't cooperate and get decent level ups, but what are you going to do? This Cavalier just got done poked in the face. That's pretty cool. Cavaliers are surprisingly difficult to kill in this game for a number of reasons. Well, because that archer's in the way, that actually allows this guy to attack Oscar instead. And Oscar can't kill him with another Iron Lance. I'll have to resort to the steel one. Which is fine, I suppose. Oh, good. That guy's got a javelin, so he goes for Boyd anyway. But thankfully Boyd remembered how to dodge. I think his biorhythm's actually up right now, which is good because his biorhythm effects are doubled thanks to his Tempest skill. Let me confirm that real quick. Yep, his biorhythm is up, so he actually has extra avoid right now. It's probably how we managed to dodge those archers last turn. Alright, we'll clear this guy out with a Steel Lance poke. At least that's the goal. Yep, down he goes. Now I just gotta take care of that archer right in front of me here. That ought to be a fun time. Oh, thank the Lord. Strength, speed, and defense for Oscar. That's great. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to leave him right... Yeah, we'll leave him right where he is, actually. I'm going to pull wrist back and heal Oscar. And then I'm going to send somebody in to deal with that silly archer in my way here. I guess Ike can do it. Ike is properly equipped to do it, and he can actually double with the steel sword, which is nice. I'm really hoping that fighter attacks me now, too. Actually, the fighter's probably going to go for Shinon, since I'm just using him as a meat shield right now, but he is a very effective meat shield, considering he doesn't die, and he's got very good ability to avoid attacks. Alright, let's take out this archer, shall we? In fact... Boyd can soften him up first, that's fine. Then we'll let Soren have the kill. Soren's lower level than Boyd right now, so... Actually, they're about the same, actually, now by now, aren't they? Boyd's level 6, Soren's 4. Okay, never mind, we're good. So I'll let Soren take out the archer, which is good, because now nothing but melee guys can get close to me. That Cavalier is either going to run away and heal, or he's going to stupidly suicide himself against Gatry. Kind of hoping he does the latter, but I don't think he will. I suppose we'll find out momentarily. And Gatry utterly decimates this Javelin guy, which is fine, because I don't want him poking me at a distance. So these other spear soldiers ideally will go for Boyd. At least I believe that is going to be the case. I think I'm going to try to give Boyd the boss kill, if at all possible. He's probably has enough strength behind him to do that if I use a steel axe or something, so it should be okay. None of the rest of these guys have any ranged weapons. So if this guy doesn't run away and heal, he's going to attack Boyd, because he's got advantage on Boyd, so that'll be fun. And I will leave that fighter kill for somebody. Either Oscar or Boyd. Oh, look, a hammer! Do I get to have that hammer if I kill that guy? That would be wonderful. Then Boyd can absolutely decimate the boss with that. Yep, here he goes. He goes for Boyd. As long as Boyd hits him, he should kill him. I think. Nope, he doesn't quite kill him. I overestimated Boyd's ability to deal damage to that sword-wielding Cavalier. That means I'm hoping he's fast enough to not get hit by these schmucks. Never mind, he isn't. I don't know what I was thinking. Unfortunately, that Steel Lance one that Boyd could potentially double is going to break himself against Gatry, probably. Yep. Moron. Oh, jeez. Well, Gatry didn't need to double him. He just straight up crit his face. Isn't that fun? It's going to be a level 11 or 12 Gatry? 12. There's the defense. Nothing else, but what do you expect from Gatry, I suppose? And this will set up a kill for Soren very nicely right here, I imagine. Nice. Like I said, I wonder if I get that hammer from killing that fighter. Let's take a look, shall we? Reinforcements, fun. Hey, guess who drops a hammer when they die? That guy. Why don't I go to town on his face then? In fact, why don't we send Shinon at him? And hopefully not kill him, but not going to make any promises. Hold on, Batty. There we go. Sweetie doesn't kill him, which leaves the kill for Oscar to get. And that will be a free hammer for Boyd to have, with which to decimate the enemy boss. We're going to go... I like the idea of 2 79s instead of 169, so 69. Let's go with just this. Alright, please land your second hit, pal. Nice. That should be a level up for Oscar, I think. No, maybe not. Oh, he got it last time. That's right. Durr. I knew that. And these guys are spearmen and archers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll park Oscar on the heel hedge. And I'll have Titania take that hammer from him and deliver it to Boyd. Let's park her, I should say, right here. And we'll clear out this guy with Boyd. No big deal. Let Soren have the other spear soldier, and Gatry can kill the cavalier before he gets away. He does have a vulnerary, so I don't want him running away. Just enough damage to one shot. Not that I need to, because I have 100% accuracy. Yeah, I really like Soren quite a bit, actually. If that wasn't already obvious. That'll be level 5 for him. Hopefully some more magic and speed is in his future. As a matter of fact, it is. And some defense, luck, and resistance on top of it. Nicely done, sir. If only Boyd had those good level ups. Gatry does not have a javelin. I probably should have given him one. But Boyd can equip a hand axe and potentially swing at those archers. That would be nice. Goodbye, Mr. Sword Cavalry. It's a very odd-looking saddle he's got there. It looks like it's flat on the sides. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Is that how saddles are made typically? I don't think that is, but I admit I'm not an equestrian, so what do I know? The answer is nothing, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I know nothing when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm like Jon Snow in that regard. Alright, we'll send Ike out. Yeah, we'll put him this way. That's fine. Might need a little more punching power this direction anyway. I think Oscar is in a position where he can handle these guys by himself now. Maybe not, you know, quickly or easily, but... Reinforcements. Gotta love them. Oh, good. The archers are moving, too. That just makes them easier for me to hit. Oh, the boss is coming, too, huh? Interesting. Actually, everybody's on the move by the looks of it. This could get a little hairy. Probably going to want to be careful here. I don't want Boyd to get utterly wrecked, but... Oh, nice! Okay. Get out of here, steel bow guy. Now, it's definitely going to put me in range of the boss, because he's got a javelin, but... Oh, please get strength and speed. Please, I need you to get strength and speed, Boyd. Yes! Alright, perfect. That's effectively a 2-point speed bump for him. Really would have preferred he gotten that before now, but it is what it is. He does still have a speed wing, too, I just noticed. Alright, we're going to have Ike take care of the archer, and then I'm going to park Gatry right in front of that Myrmidon. Let's go Steel Sword here. I'll trade that back to an Iron Sword for Ike. Oh, jeez. Well, I didn't need to, but... Whatevs. Another level up for Ike. That puts him at, what, level 10 already? Yeah. More defense and luck and skill. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so we'll have... Let's heal up Gatry just for grins before I send him into the thick of things. And I might trade Boyd to a hand axe just so he doesn't get ranged attacked and wrecked immediately. Trade the Iron Sword to Ike while I poke this guy in the face. Should be good enough. He's got an Iron Blade. How does that not slow him down enough for me to double? Iron Blades weigh a fart ton. Wow, that actually did damage to Gatry. Jeez. Alright, well, let's bring Soren in, shall we? Like I said, I'll trade the... Oh, I have the hand axe. Sweet. I thought I didn't have it equipped for some reason. I don't have my hammer, though. Where did that go? Titania still have it? Yeah, she does. Let's give that to Boyd then, too, shall we? Trade me a hammer for your iron axe, I guess? I really need a supply convoy or something. I'm running out of space. Alright, we're going to put Shinon over this way to draw out that spear fighter for Oscar to poke. Or he could just crit him and kill him. It's also possible. Did I give Oscar that javelin that I got from last time? I don't know that I did. Nope, I did. Perfect. Alright, well in that case, we're just going to go right here and huck a javelin right at this guy's face. Actually, I can just do it from distance, can't I? Yep. Alright, 1 hit on 69, and I have 2 tries. I can probably make that happen. There we go. Nicely done. And that will allow Oscar to retaliate against the archer if he decides to go for him. We'll put Oscar right here, speaking of. Thankfully, Oscar's fairly tanky, so... Oh, jeez, that guy just occupies my bush. That's not cool. Get out of that. Well, have a javelin for your efforts, I guess. And I ought to be able to Steel Lance him to death next turn. Strength and speed. Skill and speed, it's not the worst thing in the world. As long as he's getting faster, that's okay, but I really need him to get strength too, so he's not weighed down by his lances. I think the Iron Lance weighs 8 or 9. Javelin weighs like 12 or 13, so he's definitely slowed down by using that thing. Nice crit javelin throw, Oscar. Well done, sir. Like I said, good timing on these crits for him. Another spear fighter, no big deal. I keep calling them spear fighters. They're called soldiers, I guess. Ow. Nice! That's the 3rd crit Oscar's got in this chapter. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to Steel Lance that archer in the face. Get at me, javelin, guys. Gatry does not care for your spear throwing. More soldiers. Lots and lots of soldiers. Ike is going to make mincemeat of all these guys, probably. I love that even a Steel Lance with advantage only does 4 damage to Ike. Because he's so tanky right now. This guy's going to break his face against Gatry, of course. Gatry will probably double him. Yep, he sure does. Good job, guys. Good job. You nublets. You silly, silly nublets. Who's coming up next? Probably one of those mercenaries is going to bust their face against Gatry too now. Or, oh, the boss is moving, huh? Going for Ike. Interesting. Don't push your luck, mercenary dog. My unibrow gives me unbelievable power. It's not even close to true. Well, that mercenary's dead. Or Myrmidon, I should say. And the other one's going to move up and also attack Gatry, probably. And that'll be lots and lots of potential kills for the rest of my group. That's going to be level 13 for Gatry as soon as that guy smacks him. That's going to be fun. He got a level up, too, for Lance Strength. I think that puts him at either B or A. No, he was at D before. I guess he's only at C's now. Still. Not too shabby. All in a day's work. You actually level up weapon ranks fairly quickly in this game, which is nice. Skill, luck, defense, and a point of resistance. Nice. Can't complain about that. Alright, we got... Oh, this is our last turn, so we have to kill the boss this turn, if at all possible. We're going to have Oscar destroy this archer. Use the Steel Lance, 73% chance. Or try to land 2 83s. Let's go with the 83s. I feel better about that. I just have to land them both. Got him. And down he goes. Not quite a level for Oscar, but darn close. And I'll leave him right on the heal hedge there. Shinon will close the gap, just in case. Alright, so we've got 7 guys to kill, and only 6 members of the party to use, and unfortunately, one of them can't attack. It's probably not as bad as it looks. I definitely want Boyd to hammerize that guy. So let's clear a hole here with Soren real quick. And I definitely can get Boyd in range to smack that guy with a hammer. That'll be really, really fun. Looking forward to that. Boyd's not hurt, is he? No, he isn't. Oh, he's hurt by 1, I guess. Alright, so we'll bring him in. Oh, jeez. Okay, well that's not fun. Can Titania land enough of a hit on him to weaken him without killing him? Yeah, as long as she doesn't crit. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I didn't think that hammer was that heavy. Holy crud biscuits. Yeah, let's... As long as Titania doesn't crit, we got this guy, no problem. They were, but you guys are terrible and suck at your job, so this is what happens when you do that. Okay, good. Titania does not crit, which means I can probably just finish this guy off with a simple Iron Axe or something. And I'm actually going to leave her here. No, here's probably good. And we'll bring in Boyd to deal some smackitude. Iron Axe, perfect. Just does plenty, actually. Does more than enough. I'm actually going to put Boyd out exposed a little bit, because I want more of them to attack him if at all possible. Nice unnecessary crit, Boyd. Good job. No, not the general! Down he goes. It is really satisfying to watch Armor Knights slump down and die in their armor like that. I know that sounds a little morbid, but it actually is kind of fun to watch. We get an Ashura icon. Delightful. Alright, so... how do I want to handle this? I guess move in right here and let Gatry destroy this guy. Or I could let Ike do it. No, Ike doesn't need the kills. Or I could just leave Gatry right here. That's fine. And one guy goes for Ike, that's fine. Ike doesn't really need the kills, so it's not that big of a deal. This worked out better than I expected it to, actually, considering the little bit of a mess I had in the beginning. Ooh, a free iron blade. I didn't even notice that. Nice. Alright, one of those guys, or two of them do have javelins, so I gotta be careful here. I wish I could trade it like a javelin to Boyd or something, but sadly that is not going to be a thing that can happen. Ike is doing okay. One person could potentially attack Soren, but that's fine. One guy is not going to kill Soren, certainly. I just got to be wary about how I do this. Nobody's really in need of healing over here, so we're just going to rest the heck out of dodge so he doesn't get accidentally wrecked or something. By a stray javelin or something. Knowing my luck, that was exactly what would happen. Alright, if I park right here... Wait, which one has the javelin? That one does. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be really careful, because I don't want a whole bunch of them attacking Soren or anything. Although the javelins only have 11 power. They do 7 each to Soren. He can take 2 javelin hits and be fine, but not a javelin, not 2 javelins and a steel lance. Yeah, we gotta be careful with that. So why don't I just leave Ike where he is? It sounds counterintuitive, but I'm hoping that they just go for Boyd and no, they're not gonna go for Boyd. That'd be stupid. Oh well, we'll see how it plays out. If I don't, they're not gonna. I can't kill them all because they've got javelins and I can't retaliate at range. So as long as I kill a couple of them, I'll be happy. But they're probably all gonna go for Ike. No, I lied. They're gonna go for Gatry for some silly reason. One of the steel lances is gonna go for Ike. I guarantee it. The other one's gonna go for either Boyd or Gatry. Yep, called that one. Ike might just kill these guys. Nope, he's not strong enough. Good. Actually, that's actually kind of good. So I'm hoping this last one goes for Boyd, which he does. Perfect. Boyd will probably double him because he's got a steel lance. Those are heavy. Ow! Alright, good. Boyd got at least one more kill in before the chapter's over. And he got a level. Nice. More strength and speed, dude. Ugh. Boyd, you're killing me, dude. You are absolutely killing me. I mean, I appreciate that he's getting skill, because it makes him easier to land hits, but... The general's dead. We don't stand a chance. Retreat! Should have done that before you started. Durr. I mean, pack your things now. We leave at once. So they're gonna go get food. The Sea of Trees. Sounds like fun. Ike, you're in charge of the princess. She's like, what? Are you ordering me around? I'm a friggin' princess. No, she's not like that. You're so much better at this than I am. So apparently she was raised like a typical person and not like royalty, which is kind of nice, I imagine. That probably helps her for practical purposes. Yeah, she's actually quite talented at a number of things, evidently. What's that around your neck, Mist? Nothing big, it's just this glowing piece of bronze that I carry with me everywhere. It's lovely. I wonder what that light is. I don't know where the light comes from. He didn't used to do that. It's not ominous or anything. I wonder what the light means. Well, that's a great question now, isn't it? Oh, who is this? They just got away. Success or failure, life or death. Uh-oh, well. Dog's breath. Ina. Who the heck is Ina? Hairy devils. Yeah, apparently the entire country of Daein is racist, by the way. General Patrine, by the way, is this chick's name, and she is awesome. I mean, she's a horrible person, but she's actually pretty awesome in combat. I am General Patrine, no matter who I face. I've never failed, nor will I ever. I am pompous and full of myself, but also hot. Anyway, moving on. So that was Chapter 5, and that was fun. I liked that defense mission a lot. I'm glad we get to do those early, and things went pretty well. I would have preferred that our resident green-haired brothers got better level-ups, but we're doing okay. We're getting there, and we'll have plenty of time to train the rest of them up going forward. So, that being said, that is it for Chapter 5. We'll move on to Chapter 6 in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching to this part. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in Chapter 6. Until then, this has been Seraphin. Stay classy, internets.